Hey everyone, what's going on? So today I have the dual battery charger plus an extra battery for the GoPro Hero 5 Black. Battery life is pretty short on the Hero 5 Black, so I figured I'd pick up this so I can go out and play with my GoPro a little bit longer. Let's open this up. And we have pretty much what you would expect. The USB cable, an extra battery, and the charger. So here's the brick right here. Does only have a USB-C charger, which I wish it also had a micro USB, but that's just how it is. And you have the extra battery, and this only works for the GoPro Hero 5 Black. And of course the USB to USB-C cable. I do like these cables. It's reversible, so you can have it, upside down, right side up, and it doesn't even matter. And you have this book right here. Pretty big instruction manual for a battery charger, but I'm assuming this is all in different languages. Let me just pull this out. This is all that you really need. Battery goes in, USB goes in, orange means charging, green means done. I mean, how much more do you really need? But you have all this, different languages and whatnot. Pretty good size for something so simple, but I'm not going to go through it. So let's open this battery up. And the battery just goes in one way, and then you just slide it in and push down on it. That's it. USB-C connector right there. Pretty simple design, not a whole lot to it. Just pull that tab out and the battery comes out. Pretty solid design. Something you can just throw in your bag and not worry about it bouncing around. And that's the USB-C cable. You plug it in, and that's it. So, not too bad. Good little device. A little pricey, but sorry, that was my Amazon Alexa. But so that's pretty much all. That's it. Not a whole lot to it. Just a charger. So now I'm going to go to a quick overview of the battery. Not a whole lot to it. It just gives you the ability to charge 2 more batteries. And on top of that, if you have a charger that can do another USB port, you can charge 3 batteries, 2 in the charger and 1 in the GoPro. As you can see, once you put it in, the battery's in, you get a bright orange light, and that tells you when it's charging. So not a whole lot. Here's a GoPro, and I do have another battery in there. Now I can charge 3 at the same time. It takes about an hour to charge, but with 3 going at the same time, instead of taking 3 hours, you can charge it all in an hour. And that's a major benefit. When you're in a rush, maybe you have half hour, you charge all 3 for half hour. You get 3 times the battery as you would just charging 1 battery for half hour. So there it is. Why did I go with the GoPro version? GoPro batteries are $20. Third party and generic batteries are between $10 to $15. So you're saving a little bit. But with GoPro being shady, they did release a software that disabled third-party batteries. So the money you're saving, is it really worth buying a battery that might fail, next firmware update? I mean, these batteries say, yeah, it'll be fine for the future, but without knowing what GoPro is going to do, it's going to be up in the air. So you're saving a little bit, and it's not a bad deal. But at the end of the day, are you going to risk not having a battery not work? That's your call. Now it comes down to the charger. I did buy a third-party charger. The problem was they both worked, except it didn't stop charging. Here's a photo of the third-party charger working. There's a refill brand, and it's nice. But after about an hour, one battery was done, the other wasn't. They're both dead. So they should have been finished at the same time, or roughly the same time. So I was like, oh, let me just let it sit for a little bit longer, which I did, about another 10-15 minutes, and it still didn't stop charging. So I said, you know what? Something's probably wrong. Put the battery in the camera, and it worked. Said 100%. Okay. So I put the charger, put it on the camera, didn't charge because it was full. It's one of those risks where is it really worth having it overcharge a battery to save a few bucks on a generic charger? Again, it's your call. It's up to you. But that's just my view on the third-party chargers. So here's a video of just an unboxing of the third-party charger, which I did not upload because I just didn't want to. But, these chargers, they're all about the same, just different branding. You got Refuel, Wasabi, Santry, whatnot. They're all roughly the same. You plug in the charger, you get the positive and negative pin, and you have the ability to use a USB-C or micro USB, which I think that's a great advantage to have two. And the GoPro only has that USB-C. But, here's the charger. It's small. It does look pretty nice. But like I said, as you saw in the photos, it could probably damage the battery. Not something worth it for me to save a few bucks. So again, it is something that I did try. I returned it and I said, you know what? I'm going with the GoPro. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys.